know what pissed me off, man? The word caution here. That we need to be apologetic. I'm sorry for the construction site and how this looks. This might not be appealing to your eyes as you come to work out here. And we need to apologize for the transformation of something that one day they're going to thank you for. They're going to thank you for the great establishment here, the open space. But before that happens, we have to say under construction, it's closed, I'm sorry. It's caution, bullshit. It's courageous. Because no one does it. Everyone sits by in what is. Everyone is just doing the normal. Everyone wants this to be great, but no one wants to put the work into it. So they're just a fucking wannabe. No one wants to be more than that. Because a wannabe into a wannabe more calls effort, action, to do something with your life. Causes the nails and the bolts and the tools to come out. And get turned on, the sweat equity is dripping and believing in something. Everyone else is like, oh, I'm so sorry for this, you know, it looks bad. This is a transformation, guys, into greatness. Just like your body, you come in here, the gym, you're dying, man, it's hurting, you know? It's just like you're sore the next day, you got that DOMS effect going on, and you're just like, oh my God. But you believe in the process, you continue the journey. And what happens is it starts to become alive. It starts to take fruition. You see it. You go from weak to strong, from fat to thin, from soft to hard. The transformation in between, no one wants to look at. You gotta put up fucking signs and shit. You gotta apologize for making yourself better. Who the fuck is believing that? That's fucking bullshit. When I'm talking about mindset, guys, I'm talking about the same ideology where one person says caution. I say, congratulations for making something that was acceptable into something that's great. Good enough. If that's your philosophy, will always leave tomorrow not having enough. This was good enough. Could be better. They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, if it could be better, it's as good as broken. So we're going to take something that's good enough, it is workable. It ain't broke, but we're going to fix it along the way. And in fixing it, we're going to create something that we don't fucking tell people we're caution about. We're going to say, get the fuck ready for what's about to come. Remembering what it was before it becomes. Mentally believing in who we are before physically starting that endeavor. Seeing the unseen in order to achieve the impossible. All these things are remembering who you were when you become that person. They always say, remember who you were. Remember, don't forget who you were. They say that in the wrong tense. They say that in a tense of celebrity status. Don't get too jaded. Stay grounded. Bullshit. Because if you remember that person, where you currently are, as great as you think it is, it's just an intermission to the rest of your life of where you can be. Don't stop the journey is what they're saying. Don't forget where you came from. Remember that person that was hungry, that wanted more. Remember that person now, because you have more to get. Don't let society's caution tape stop you from your pursuit of where you can be. Don't be a wannabe. Want to be more. Want to put the work in. Everybody in life, guys, wants to be something. No one wants to just be a wannabe. Everyone wants to be the lawyer, wants to be the doctor, wants to be the inspiration, wants to be someone of principle. No one wants to be forgotten. This workout is going to arm ourselves for that perfection. Just because the caution tape is right here and not throughout the gym, don't think the rest of this gym isn't a caution too. Under construction, because that's why everyone's here. Under construction, physically, from where their pathetic ass was to the dream of the wannabe more of where they can be. That's what's happening today. The construction portion is arms, the forearms, the biceps, the triceps, armed for perfection, armed for whatever life throws at us to be ready for. Every set at the very end, guys, exhausted, hurting a bit. That hurt is not a hurt of the physical temporary pain you feel. It's a hurt for more. That you don't want to be the wannabe. You want to create something of inspiration. You're hurting because you're not fucking there yet. I always say, guys, you know, I don't say goodbye to the set until the pain says hello. That pain isn't, you know, the two forms of pain. The one that actually hurts you, the other one that encourages you. That type of pain I'm talking about right there. That feeling when you're feeling drained. The reason why you're feeling drained isn't because you just gave it your all. It's because where you currently are is drained on where you think you should be. Meaning in your life. What could be and what currently is, the margin, the separation there is draining. So with every drop of sweat here and pain you feel, where you give it all you have and you drain yourself, you are draining the margin of where you are to where you want to be and making it a possibility. It's the beginning of a process that will lead to the ultimate satisfaction. If you are on it, get on it. In life, it's either one or two options. It's either you arm yourself or you defend yourself. When you arm yourself, you're in offensive mode going after the objective. You get the sideline and shoulder a few things if you want. If you're defending your perimeter, you have to, you're forced in that nature to take everything that life throws at you. When you're armed and ready, you're moving forward. It's defending itself. No fucking caution tape around me, man. The reason why is because the tape's there for the non-players, man, the non-players, so we don't upset their delicate framework of what they're visually seeing of something that is going to be great, but they're too weak mind to even see that this construction could produce that. They're too weak to see that. That's why they're never going to do anything in their life. You have to see the value in the pain, the value in the transformation, the value in the construction. You don't put caution tapes up, keeping people away from that. You should welcome it. You should say, welcome, motherfuckers. Do this with your life. And you can have something better than you were yesterday. There's no fucking caution tape here. I welcome you into this. Fuck that caution bullshit. Seriously, guys, this is right now what we're feeling right now. This sweat equity is the sawdust therapy, the sawdust, you know, stage of a transformation and construction from what could be into what was. You know, what was is decent, it's good, but not good enough for us. That philosophy, good enough, doesn't make tomorrow have enough. So therefore, we rip the motherfucker down. We're ripping the bicep down, the triceps down. We're going through the sweat equity, the pain of it all, into fulfillment of greatness of what we want to be. That's what this is about. Every set you put a smile on your face. If you're getting closer and closer to that forever dream that everyone dreams about, wants to be, but never is. Today we're making those steps to ensure we're not the wannabe. What are your questions? What the fuck are your questions? In all honesty, people question things and they sit down and they, hey, what do I do here, what do I do there? Guys, one day, you gotta graduate life. You can't always be the pupil, you gotta be the master. You gotta be the guy that's creating the material for others to try to study from. You can't always ask a question, you're asking a question because you don't believe in the journey you're about to embark on. Mentally, you must believe it before you physically start it. Otherwise, it will never reach prosperity. Your questions will be figured out. When you hit rock bottom and you fail and you hit the fucking pavement, you'll learn to fucking catch yourself. That's the lesson you never forget. Stop trying to learn from everybody else. Believe in yourself as enough of a reason to transform into something great. Stop sitting back saying, yeah, man, that'd be cool, I want to be this, I want to be that. Grab your fucking nuts and be it. Whatever's up here will create what's down here. And if you got trash upstairs, don't expect anything great to come below. I don't know about you guys, man, but every time we're doing this shit, man, I get worked up, man. As the pain comes in, I get an attitude, I get a sense of like anxiety, you know, because like you're on that path, and that path is just such a better place to be than the neutral stalemate, green room effect. You know, it's like, I want the camera rolling in life, man. And when you get on there, you get that attitude going. man, it's a unquenchable thirst. It's an unquenchable thirst where every sip it just tastes so good. And you know where it's going, and you believe in it. It's a marriage of cause and effect of where you were to where you want to be, and it's just like, let's get there, man. You have a taste of it, and you're like, everything else tastes like shit. I want more of that. By doing all this, the sweat, the blood, the sweat, the tears, and everything else, you get to taste more of it. When you finish these guys, when you really hit it to exhaustion, when the buys and then the tries in a superset fashion, where you're feeling that warmth, that blood pump in the bicep, and then the reverse fuck around, the warmth in the fucking tricep, the warmth comes together and it's some kind of explosion of excitement. It's like, motherfucker's alive. This fucking thing is armed, man. Watch the fuck out. Ain't no fucking wannabe here, because a wannabe is full of wannabe action. That's why they end up being a wannabe. If you want to be more, then your action better be fucking more. That's why this set's not fucking done yet. Here we go. It's gotta be that way. It's gotta be that painful. If it's ever gonna be enough to transform what you want to be, what you are, it's gotta be that way, man. Don't accept anything else. Everything else is secondary. It's gotta be that fucking hard, because what you're going for is that impossible. Again, guys, every single day, if your efforts are great, your outcome will be great. If you train excellence, when you get excellence, it ain't an accident. It's the fucking habit of daily rigor that you accept, welcome as your fucking bedrock lifestyle. One of the best quotes I heard this week was from American Idol. It's the contestants going there to find out who's made it through to the next round, and he's just freaking out, you know? And so the host, Seacrest, is like, hey man, how you feeling? He's like, I'm sweating, man, I'm sweating. And Seacrest's like, what are you sweating? He goes, mostly water. Because if you think about it, that is the most pure answer you could ever give. Everything else is the outcome to be, which you have a positive control on how it goes. Why are you sweating something that you are in control of? You only sweat what you can't control. So his answer, you know, what are you sweating, man? What are you sweating? He goes, mainly water. It's so fucking awesome. I love that. Because everything else, he's not sweating it. Why is he not sweating? Why does he not have anxiety? Why is he not worried? Because he's put the time in the past to create the ability he has now. Going forward, he's in control. He's in the driver's seat. He's not sweating the outcome. Just sweating water. You get up in the morning, man. You take that fucking shower. You take that fucking body you are naked. You go to the closet. What am I gonna wear today? How about this? You can put that in your fucking wardrobe if you want. Lightweight, high reps, man. Towards the end of our arm workout here. This is all, I mean, all the real fucking grind's been done. Now we're just putting the finishing touches. Like basically the wall's been built, man. The construction site's done. Now we're just caulking and painting, you know what I mean? But that caulking and painting will make or break the visual difference. So don't think it's time to cut it short. You cut it short when you get the fuck out of here. Give it your all until you get out of here. That way, when you get out of here, everything else is taken care of. Here, let me give you a little fucking lesson here, guys. Hey, ding ding ding, class just started. Subject today is about pain. How does pain work in the body? When there is a deficiency in the body, when there's something not working to plan, the body coats that. Like you have a shoulder problem, right? They'll put nerves in there, meaning something's not quite working right. Something's not working right. So therefore, when you try to work it, something that's broken, temporary out of service, your brain sends a message to you, painful, 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 so you stop. So you don't damage it more. That's what pain is. It's a beautiful thing. It's ingenious how the body works. So when you guys are feeling a positive pain of working hard, do not think it's anything different than you fixing something that's insufficient in your life. That pain is a message back, hey, Guess what? Congratulations. Congratulations. You're finally putting effort in to fix that weak chain in your chain of life. To make yourself that much more of a well-rounded individual. Smile. A+. We're not just trying to make it through. We're trying to exceed the motherfucker. Maybe I should put some caution up for all the wannabes watching instead of the bees doing. Fuck off. So if you guys are throwing on all this weight, or you're fucking calling me out saying, yo man, Greg, that looks kind of weak, man, no weight there. Well, maybe you didn't do this workout to your fullest. Because if you're coming to this portion of the fucking workout, and you can start throwing on plates here and stuff, I'm wondering what plates you didn't throw on back then. Guys, again, your ego has to be checked at the door. Your ego is your worst enemy in here. Your ego is the external confidence that if you try and do something to satisfy and get the likability and the agreeability of a third party, they will not help you on your endeavors to success. They will just get in the way. Don't allow they are paying the bills, man, so don't give them any value. Check your ego at the door. Work the correct form. The correct form is the fastest way to the solutions you want and cross that threshold line of endeavors that you're going for. Here, we're gonna grab this bar. Right on the edge, man. Drop our wrist right on the end here. It's so cool, man. It's like, it's my hand, but I can't control it. That must be a good set then. That's the workout, guys. Arm workout, man. Armed and dangerous. I say that jokingly, armed and dangerous, but in all actuality, it's the truth, man. It's, yeah, we worked our arms, man. Our arms are good, man, whatever else. But the dangerous part, and anyone looking on, that's why they put that caution tape up in a transformation. The dangerous part is when somebody believes in themselves. That's when they're armed and fucking dangerous. In there, we created something that makes us armed, makes us have the physical capability, but without the mental edge to drive that force. It doesn't matter what you are out here. This is just the messenger of what the purity is saying down here. If we don't believe it, this can't do anything, man. That's what makes it dangerous, man. When you fall in love with the transformation, the construction site that other people say caution, excuse me, pardon me for our inconvenience and everything else for the way this looks. I don't pardon shit. I say you better fucking take notes. Because this right here is gonna make it for you too, man. You can stop being the wannabe. You can become it. You can stop hoping and start demanding it. You can stop being the student taking notes and become the subject matter expert that others try to emulate and take notes on. Now we're talking about something that is dangerous. How do you get there? You gotta arm yourself first, man. Arm yourself in there, and every day you're starting to sharpen your arsenal. You're willing to sacrifice today for tomorrow's betterment. You're willing to pay those payments of pain, because that pain is just a message that you're fixing something that's insufficient in your life. Now it becomes exciting, man. We're exhausted, physically drained, man. Mentally excited. Let's watch it. Greg Plittt, help me stay fit. Oh, really? More than staying fit, man. Helping you believe that being fit is the only fucking option.